All right, everybody, what is going on? We're taking a look here at KAIOKEN Goku, and I just realized that these guys aren't on Earth Protecting Heroes. I thought for some reason they were. I was like, oh yeah, surely Gohan and Piccolo from the Saiyan Saga, they helped stop the Saiyans. Surely they're on Earth Protecting Heroes, but they're not. So they're not on a leader skill here, but they're going to be giving us support, so I'm running them. And the cord's gone. We're off to a great start. So, KAIOKEN Goku, now that the cord's back, he's alright. He's not as good as Grade 8 Vegeta, but he is still going to be pretty good, and his battle motion, like, look at that boring Super Saiyan Gokus. Look at this, guys. That's where the battle motion budget went. Oh my goodness, that's great. So, this guy's pretty good. I mean, he's not terrible. Like, I think people are underrating this guy a little bit. It's going to be heavily dependent on how many STR orbs you get, of course. Like right here, 7. That's only going to give us 28% damage reduction. If you guys don't know what he does, go check out my calc video where I talk about him in, in more detail and things like that. But basically, here's the way this guy works. Is he does a ton of damage, and his defense is pretty good, but his actual, like, real defense, which is, like, damage reduction, guard, dodge, like, the things that actually make you able to survive attacks, he only gets 4% damage reduction per STR orb that he gets, so that's obviously not very good. Well, let's see how he does right here. I mean, there's a chance that he just murks Raditz, right? Like 35 million. This is a guaranteed crit. He gets guaranteed crits at 24 key, so if you're wondering how to build him, just go a mix of dodge and additional. That's really what you need to go for. Yeah, like if he gets an additional here, which he didn't, I mean, we could have just murked Raditz. That would have been crazy. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's kind of all this guy does. He creates STR key spheres, he crits, and he hits hard. I mean, that's about it. Like, there is no deeper meaning to his kit. That's kind of his kit. That's it. His 18 key does do something really nice, which is massively raises his defense for 4 turns. So next turn, we'll be able to see his defense, and it should be basically doubled what we saw on this turn. So we'll cut. We'll be right back. We're just going to get footage of this Goku as we go through the fight. I will turn entrance animations on. The reason we're in here is so that we can get his entrance animation against a Vegeta. So I'll cut. We'll come back whenever Goku's back on rotation.
Even the lowest born can outdo the elite if they work hard enough.
Yeah, gums are flapping, but nothing's coming out there. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. These guys never had the craziest animations anyway. But here we go. This is going to be pretty decent as far as rotations go. Let me just turn the skips off here. I'm tempted to put Goku in slot 1. Part of me wants to do that, but that's also because I don't know who I can put in slot 1 here. He's got 1 million defense. I mean, sure, why not, man? Why not just throw him in slot 1 right here? We're getting support from this Goku right here for being on Earth Protecting Heroes. We're getting... So he is on Earth Protecting Heroes, right? Surely? I assumed he was. Hang on. Yeah, okay, he is. But yeah, we're getting support from him, and we're getting Frieza's 77% support right here. So we're looking okay. I really wish Frieza or somebody else could go in slot 1 here, but they can't. Only 6 STR orbs means only 24% damage reduction right there. So a little bit spooky. Let's see how we do. We got 1 million defense. It's down a little bit because we're missing shocking speed. Shocking speed is what was pushing us over. We get that with Frieza right there. So I tried to get version Z Goku over here. Of course, we opened up last rotation, and it was these 3 right here. It's like if it was this guy, or if like this guy was this guy, that would have been like my perfect opening rotation, because this guy gives support, and he's like his best linking partner. So I was like, come on, man, we can surely do that. But no, of course not. Of course not. All right. Let's see how we do. Hopefully Vegeta doesn't super us immediately. That would be unfortunate. And I wouldn't necessarily blame that entirely on KAIOKEN Goku. Please dodge this. Thank you, KAIOKEN Goku. I was gonna say, I wouldn't fully blame that on him, because part of that's on Vegeta for not being a slot 1 unit until like turn 50, so... and then Frieza also just sucks ass, but, I mean, look at that. 55 million attack stat, and we got an additional right here, 43. That is insane. I mean, we did basically a 100 million attack stat on this turn, and they're both guaranteed crits, so... That's pretty good. I mean, look at that damage, man. That just took off by himself almost all of this guy's HP. I don't think this guy has the most HP in the world, but I mean, just for all of it to come off basically to one character doing 2 attacks, that's pretty good. Like, how hard does this guy hit right here? This is the Goku story. We are hitting... Okay, so Vegeta has 100 million HP, and Goku just basically blasted off all of it, so... actually, are we just going to KO this Vegeta right here? There is one more phase. We go into Grade 8 Vegeta after this, but... Yeah, we're definitely just going to KO this guy. That's interesting. All right. Well, I don't know if we're going to get Goku next to version Z Goku like I wanted him to, but... you know, we'll go into other fights. We'll pick something else to go into. That was a pretty good showing though from KAIOKEN Goku. The dodging the super definitely helped. I think we would have eaten it though. This Vegeta only hits for 1.4. The more annoying thing is it would have sealed us. I'm actually looking at it right now. This guy seals, so that would have been the annoying part there. But we dodged it, so we're good. All right, this is actually going to be probably the best rotation that we get of Goku in the video right here. So we're going to have version Z Goku, who's his best linking partner, who is also giving support. You know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and get Vegito out. That's going to give us more support. So that's really good. We have Saiyan Saga, Gohan, and Piccolo's support up right here. Remember that they do give, I believe it's 60. Let me see. 30 plus... 30, yeah, so they're giving 60% support right here. They were on last rotation. Luckily, Hercule stunned Grade 8 Vegeta. And so, we have him stunned right here. So this is a really good rotation. We have most of his links activated. You know, I could pop this, but we're not going to. Unless it gives support. Does it give support now or something? No, it just doesn't attack. Okay. So again, we're getting support from this guy. Where is it? Right up here. All allies, key 3, 40% attack and defense. We're getting support from this guy. Earth Protecting Heroes, key 2, 40% attack and defense. And we're getting support from these guys, 60% attack and defense. And we have 5 out of 7 links activated. The only thing missing really is Over in a Flash. That does give us just a little bit more attack, but as far as everything, I mean, here we go, 1 million defense. How many STR orbs can we get is the big question, because it doesn't look like many. Yeah, we can only get 4. So he doesn't really need them for key, and we don't really need them on this turn because they're just for defense, and Grade 8 Vegeta is stunned. But if this was like a non-stunnable boss, I would feel very concerned right now, because we are type disadvantage with only, what, how many orbs do we get? 4, with only 16% damage reduction? Like, it's a little bit spooky. I think they could have made it, honestly, like 7% per orb, and I know that doesn't sound like a huge increase, but that would be the difference between if you got 10 orbs having 70% damage reduction, and, you know, like right now if you get 10 orbs, it's only 40, so I think they could have done it. Like, I think they easily could have given this guy 7% damage reduction per orb. Nice, we got another additional... I mean, he does damage. I mean, look at this. Like, the complete opposite of Grade 8 Vegeta. Grade 8 Vegeta, he tanks, right? Like, that's kind of all he does. His damage is kind of like middling. But this KAIOKEN Goku, the amount of damage that he's pushing out onto these bosses is really, really, really good. So, let me know what you guys think about this KAIOKEN Goku. We'll hop into another fight where we're not fighting a Vegeta. Fighting a Vegeta does give us an extra 3 key and 100% attack, so part of these gigantic attack stats is because we are fighting a Vegeta. So let's go to a different boss. Maybe we'll even be able to get the active skill. I would like to get that in the video, but I'm not going to try to hunt for it because it's going to not be easy. So, you know what? I want to try to pop this here. I want to see if we can... I want to see if we can get the Miracle of Universe 7 to KO this guy. I'm going to pop this. I don't think it'll KO. Hopefully it doesn't KO. Please don't KO. If it does, then we get the finger wag. But I'd like to get the Goku and Frieza KO. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It didn't. Now, I don't think the Goku and Frieza thing is going to do very much damage, but hang on. Sorry, I'm being greedy. I want to try to get their KO screen in a video at some point, so we're going to give it a shot here.
I need you to throw me, Saiyan! Got it!
All right, so we're still in the Goku story, or yeah, Goku story red zone right here, and we're up against this like Goku Black and Zamasu boss. I don't really know how this is gonna go, especially whenever we don't get. Bro, can you move your aura, please? Thank you. Like I gotta move him out of the way so I can actually see. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't really want to put him in slot 1 right here, but I also do want to get him a massive stack in before next turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in right here. That's like, I want him to have that extra 100% defense going into next turn. I can't remember if there's AoEs in this fight. I don't think there are. Wow, okay, 185k. He's not a slot 1 character. I'm not holding that against him too much. But, yeah, like, this fight is interesting. This is the one that heals a ton, right? Like, it's actually kind of hard to kill the boss at the end. So having a dump damage character like this Goku could actually be really helpful. Sorry, guys. We left the boss with a sliver of HP, so this is all we get to see right here. But at least we get the KO screen. Like, that's nice, so... we'll be right back. Again, I keep cutting because I only want you guys to see the rotations with Goku. Like, you don't need to see this filler rotation that's going to last for 100 turns. So, we'll be right back. All right, back on rotation right here, and we can actually use the active skill, so I'm going to. This is, you know, this is the Spirit Bomb active skill. We got a lot of support right here. Let's go ahead. We're probably dead to this Zamasu because he hits really, really hard, but, you know, let's play the active skill here.
That's a spirit bomb! You gotta hit him with that! You have to! There it is! Here goes nothing! Knock it back, Gohan! The ball won't hurt you if there's no evil in your heart!
Yeah, that does some pretty decent damage there. Do you guys notice a problem with the orbs on the field, though? Let me know if you guys notice a problem with the orbs on the field. So Goku's looking pretty good. He's at 2.5 million defense. You may be going, Jordan, why is he that high? Using the active skill activates that 159% defense that he gets in his passive when attacking at 12 keys. So that's up right now. So basically, this is what his defense is looking like before like any of his super attack effects on this turn. So like, he's looking pretty good defensively. If I could give him STR orbs before he attacked, I would just put him in slot 1, but I can't give him any, so... we're gonna do this. Hercule's gonna have to hold it down for us. Hopefully, he doesn't fail us. Please, Hercule, come through. Yeah, that full heals us, which is pretty good. Let's grab that right there. Okay. I believe we also, do we have... No, it's too late in the fight to have Frieza support up. Okay, Hercule, come on. We need you to dodge, buddy. Come on, Hercule. Come on. Come on. Show us that bobbing and weaving that you did against Kid Buu, man. Come on. Let's see it. Yep. There we go. I know this is a lot of pressure for you. I would normally just have you as a floater, but here we go. Come on. Perfect, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and Goku's at a 52 million attack stat right here. I mean, that's just what this guy does, is damage, right? Like damage, damage, damage. That's what this guy's got in his kit. So, we'll take it. He got the additional again. We are getting the additional at a real... Just to, like, show you guys, he doesn't have an Oh, why'd you have to dodge that, bastard? But he doesn't have an additional in here. He's got crits. You know, I think this right here, this is an issue. This should have been, just, like, great chance to perform an additional attack or something like that. Or, like, great chance to perform an additional super. And we're done. We're done. We're done. Well, that sucks. That was a lot of pressure for version Z Goku, but I just realized that I never unpaused, so you guys didn't even get to see the last turn where we used the active skill. Oh, no. Ah! All right, well, we'll hop back into this fight. Let me catch you guys up on what I was saying. Goku didn't get us killed. Version Z Goku got us killed because he didn't dodge STR Zamasu's super attack. That was in slot 3, conveniently. It wouldn't have even been there, but Goku double supered again. He did like a 55 into a 41. The 55 landed, but Zamasu dodged the 41. And what I was talking about is how this Goku would be really crazy. I was talking about how he was getting his hidden potential additional at like a really good rate. I was like, wow, we're getting really lucky with that. And I was saying, just to show you guys, he doesn't have any additionals in his kit right here. And so I was pointing out that he's got right here, he's got crit chance at 24 key, and just how easily this guy gets key, he basically always had, like, there's pretty much a 100% uptime on this. I don't know that you're, at least while this is up, I don't know that there's ever going to be a time where you don't see this. And I was just talking about how this, like, he basically just has redundant crit chances in here. So they should have changed this from a great chance of performing a critical hit to a great chance, or like launches an additional attack as a great chance of becoming a super attack. If this guy could like triple super consistently, or even just double super consistently, I think he would have been insane. But like, that's the only thing I would have, other than like the, if I were to change this guy, I would have made this like an additional instead of a crit. And I would have made this 7% instead of 4. You do those two things, and this guy's just like an invincible juggernaut, basically, in slot 2. But they didn't do that, and so there are some holes in his kit. I'm really sad you guys didn't see the last turn, because we used the active skill. It did like 55 million to that Zamasu. It was quite a bit of damage. And then he had like 2.2 million defense, and it was a great rotation because we had Hercule and version Z Goku there, but I'll try to get it again. I'm really upset that I looked down at OBS and I saw that it was still yellow, and I was like, no. So, all right, give me a second. We'll come back. All right, so I'm just going to show this turn just to get more footage of Goku in the video, but of course, you know, the 2 support units that I want next to this guy are on the opposite rotation. That's exactly what I want. Thank you, Dokkan. Anyway, let me go ahead and grab these. Let's go ahead and grab those. Again, like, look at this guy. He needs no key, basically. And so I'm like, why does he have the double crit chances? Why does he have that? Like, he seems pretty good. Like, honestly, I think he is probably a little underrated. But I need to... Oh, please dodge this. Thank you. I don't think it would have done too much damage to us, but still, man. Like, come on. We can't be taking cheap shots immediately into the video after I just lost all that footage, okay? But, like, the only thing... Like, I would have made 2 changes to this guy, and they seem so just nothing. And it's that if he would have gotten 7% damage reduction on STR Keysphere, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. But he can't, so. But that change and then having an additional instead of double crit chances, like, that's so stupid. That's even worse. Back in the day, they would give, like, the, you know, attacks effective against all types, and then at 24 key, attacks guaranteed crits. Like, that was not great, obviously. Dude, we're getting the additional every time with this guy. Look at that. That is insane. Again, he doesn't have built-in additionals. But having that, like, oh, you got guaranteed crits at 24 key, which you just basically start the turn at. But don't worry, you got to back... If you don't get to 24 key, which is almost impossible, don't worry, you got that 70% chance built in, so you're still probably going to crit. It's like, why? Like, why? I don't really understand that. Like, you could have just made that like an additional. Nobody would have been upset. So that's how I would have changed this guy: 7% per orb, and then an additional instead of the double crit chances. But all right, let me go ahead and cut. We'll come back. We'll try to get version Z Goku on rotation with this guy again. If we take a little bit of damage, that would actually be good. But we'll be right back. All right, I made sure to unpause immediately this time, going into this Zamasu phase. I think we might just be queued up for death here, like, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm going to throw Goku in slot 1. We are not getting good luck with this orb changing. But I think he's going to be the best defensive character in slot 1 right here, so I'm just going to throw him in slot 1. And that's kind of a knock on this guy. Again, like, him not being a slot 1 character until he goes into Vegito. Or at least you get the exchange. Are we not even gonna... Okay, I was like, there's no way, right? Like, please give me a super attack. Oh, all right. Please don't open with a super 183. All right, that's actually really good for us. That may not seem good, but that gets Frieza under the 77% HP threshold, so whenever he attacks, he'll actually be defensive now. So that's actually really good that we took that damage there. I'll take it. Whew. But yeah, man, this Goku and the Vegeta both. The AGL Vegeta is interesting because he is really not a slot 1. And honestly, he can kind of get tossed up in slot 2 a little bit too because all he has is guard. And some of these really, really hard-hitting bosses do not care about that guard. And then the AGL Goku is just kind of a risk. Like, I've had multiple times now where I go into AGL Goku, I put him into slot 1, and I'm like, all right, 80% chance to dodge, here we go. And then, you know, we just die instantly. I'm like, man, it does not feel like an 80% chance to dodge with that AGL Goku in the exchange. So I Like, they're good. Like, Gogeta's fantastic. I love him. And you don't run into problems with them all the time, but there have been situations where I'm like, man, if these guys were just defensive walls in slot 1, they would have been just, like, you know, I still have my doubts. Like, are they number 1, like, definitively? Like, I don't think there's that huge of a gap. Damage-wise, yes. Like, in terms of damage, those two are just gapping the game by 100 miles. But defense-wise, they're not really that far ahead of, like, Beast Gohan and other characters that are good defensively. So, anyway, I'll be right back. But let me know your thoughts. I'm getting off on a tangent here. KAIOKEN Goku's been doing all right in the video, which I can appreciate. So, anyway, we'll be right back. All right, we're unpausing again. All right, we took out Zamasu, so now we're up against the animations. Could it be Vegeta? Yeah, there he is. Kakarot. What? There he is. Goku, stop yapping, man. Everyone's already seen this animation 100 times, Goku. All right. All right. Type disadvantage here. Big boy hours, and we have no STR orbs. Awesome. Love that. Love that for me. Let's go ahead and pop that. We're just going to watch all the active skills here, okay?
Vegeta, put this on your right ear, please! Vegeta! Give it to me now! This is what I'm supposed to do, right?
Yep. Thanks, Vegeta.
This is Super Vegito!
Yes. Okay, I forgot Goku's active skill is HP restricted. Hang on.
This energy. What a mess. I don't think he can fight anymore. That's a spirit bomb. You gotta hit him with that. You have to. There it is. Here goes nothing. Knock it back, Gohan. The ball won't hurt you if there's no evil in your heart.
Okay, everybody, there we go. All right. All right, everything is as it should be now. Let's see how this goes. I would love to put Goku in front of that super attack, but I mean, he's at 2.5 million defense. How hard? We are type disadvantage though with no guard. Guys, what do you think? Here, let me do this. You guys can see the number easier. All right, so 2.49. This isn't too far off of what we had on the other turn with Hercule on here instead of Vegito. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's not too much different. But how hard is Goku, Black, and Zamasu hitting here? Oh, 4.5. Yeah, with an attack raise. Okay. I'm good. I'm good on that. So we'll let Vegito handle it. I'd love to get him in front of the attack, but you know, like I also would like to survive. So not many STR key spheres. That's okay. I mean, we shouldn't we're good on normals. Like if we're taking damage from normals, these guys are hitting way too hard. Okay, I'm getting out of the way. Like our baseline defense is 2.5 million right here before we get any other attacks in. I think we're good. This guy might get us killed again. If he does, whatever. We'll just end the video. But yeah, this is good. This is good. I mostly just want to see how much damage we do on this turn. That's more what I'm concerned about. Obviously, we could have used the active skill, and Vegito could have just wiped these guys off the field, but that's not the point. We want to see how Goku does. So, which I mean, he's gonna be. We already know. Yeah. By the way, if Vegito's taking that much damage, KAIOKEN Goku is not eating that much better, especially considering there were like no STR orbs on the field. He would have been minced meat pie right there. That would not have been good. So that was their 12 key though, not their 18 key. Their 12 key just gives them defense. So that wouldn't have been their big hard hitting super attack, which is good. I guess it changes depending on like what the HP is. So, all right. Anyway, Vegeto's gonna do a ton of damage here. But hopefully KAIOKEN Goku double supers or something like that. That way he also does tremendous damage. You know, his guaranteed crit super attack is still going to be, like, pretty hard hitting. It's these bosses right here, like, they have 630 million HP. They have 70% damage reduction, and they're healing, I believe, right? Like, these guys heal quite a bit of HP every single turn. So, we'll see. We'll see how much... We'll see how much damage we end up doing to these guys. We might have a couple turns here that we may be able to squeeze out, depending on what version Z Goku does in slot 3 right here, of course. But, you know, let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm along for the ride, whatever does. All right, KAIOKEN Goku's at a 51. I mean, that's been pretty consistent, right? Like, we just see this guy sitting at a 50 million attack stat. We've had a couple 30s, depending on what the support's like and his links activated and things like that, but... yeah, there we go, 50, and an additional normal. Okay, so we kind of failed that finally, but yeah, double digits on these normals is not too bad. They're only 1.5 million, but they are type disadvantage. This is a tough AGL boss right here. I mean, you know, it's something. It's certainly something. And then, yeah, we take another million right there. Thank you, version Z Goku. I was just bringing him to juice this guy. He's just a battery. We saw what we needed to see. Let me know what you guys think about KAIOKEN Goku. He's fine, like, as a slot 2 unit. I think he's okay. He's not doing anything, like, crazy special for your team, but I think he's all right. His performance overall is going to depend on how many STR orbs you can get, but he certainly can drop a 50 million crit and then leave without asking any questions, so... let me know what you guys think about this guy. Please don't build him with crit. He's already got a ton of guaranteed crit. Don't need to give him any crit. Just give him dodge and additional, and he'll perform okay. So let me know what you guys are thinking. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.